Alk, like, yeah, it could be.
Ew. Alchemist, huh? When's the last time we saw that? Not this tournament yet.
OG, you know, probably.
Yep.
These guys are dirty Alk pickers.
Yeah, that is true.
Again. It looks like he's going to have his eyes set on the bottom lane, and talking about the bottom lane, S4 taking a heavy bit of harassment as the two-man who stomped to hold back the two of them, but the Burrow Strike's still there. VGR, they're in. Fenrir with the Illumine. Oh my goodness, ROTK.
Oh, the shrine. He's going to kill him in the shrine.
Oh, he is. Oh, no, surprise. No, it's not enough. The shrine is good enough for level 1 hook. It's not enough nuke damage, and Jerax taking a bit of a walk of shame there. Back to the base he goes as VG will take him down. It just wasn't enough damage. His support smoking up, looking for a rotation. Actually, bottom lane, though, aggressive. He's been left on his own. The hook's there from Jerax, and aggressive's out and down. OG.
What a play.
I mean, the smoke gank from VG.J ended up just shooting themselves.
You want to place like Vision for the safe lane, like, slot.
Trying to make it on S4, holds the Who Stomp, the Sunstrike will connect, S4 taken down. Right click for the Cold to seal the deal, but look at this rotation from No-Tail, comes in with the beautiful Omni Slash, and in fact with the Blade Fury follow-up, he's going to get FY by the looks of it. One more slash from the sword, and No-Tail with the perfect safe lane TP out.
That was an inch perfect.
Line S4 says he's hiding in it. You will find yourself. RTK, and here we have, he tries for the Dark Rift. Do they have enough damage? Oh, the Stampede, they'll get it. They'll just get him in time as they stampede forward, getting Jerax in range with the rock. A bit of a wraparound as well from the slot. They do want to try and fight. He has the Shadow Dance so he can commit, looks for Fly, immediately jumps in, takes down the Warlock. At the same time, No-Tail jumps in onto the support in turn. So both cores taking down the support, and it looks like they will both get themselves back to safety. And aggressive.
Look for an opening onto RTK.
Jerax, oh my goodness. Can he actually finish this one off? Freeze is very low, and he does do it. Jerax.
Gosh, that was too highly skilled play there. The Invoker also all movements. They have to rely on him just walking in and stunning. They're going to try him in.
Do they have the damage? That's the question. Immediately in. They've got the Epicenter revved up as well. Anna, he has the backup though. Fly comes through with the chaotic offering, and Anna survives. And VG.J, they have to back off as Anna is just a little too big. And Jerax up on the top lane himself and No-Tail. The hook, the rock down, and the Blade Fury to finish off the kill.
He just needs levels. He's roaming around.
Jerax. Oh my. Jerax, he makes it look so easy. No-Tail will pop the Omni Slash to make sure they get the kill.
Okay.
No messing. I mean, potentially they didn't have any detection.
Yeah, you're right.
They didn't have any detection.
They have no detection.
So they wanted to make sure they kill him before he gets a chance. And hello. I mean, surely not. Yeah, the Shadow Dance is there, but Jerax will come in for a cheeky. Down to the movements that Aggressive makes. Jerax, oh my goodness. The Dart Pack will be there, so Aggressive, he should be safe, and indeed he is. He just tries to fight, but in comes S4 with the Who Stomp into the follow-up chaotic offering, and they're both down. OG reacting perfectly to VG.J's attempt to turn that gank around.
Space on the map for his team. F5.
Hey, a free Keeper of the Light. I'll take that one, says Jerax. Gives Fenrir the rundown. The Blinding Light will be there, Fenrir. He's running. You can run, but you can't hide.
He has no TP.
Oh, Jerax. I mean, he won't hit the hook, but it's going to continue to go for this. Fenrir making Jerax play with his food.
He's a fast hero, though.
Next hook, will it hit? Jerax. He's got the hook, though, so it really doesn't matter. Blinding, lighting Jerax into perfect position there. A little unfortunate from Fenrir.
Not as strong as a dagger on a Sand King. And Alchemist is just farming away. Boots of Travel, Armlet, Radiance.
He really wants to try and find someone here, but S4 comes in, blocks off the pounce. Aggressive will still try and run, but the Stampede's slow, holding him down. He pounced away. Can he get sent back? No! No-Tail jumps forward with the Omni Slash, rips the slug to pieces just before he was about to be recalled. Do it, Jerax. He might have to thread the needle a little bit. Oh, in comes a concoction that's relatively unstable. Jerax, where's the hook, boy? Can he get it? He's hunting. He'll follow this down. FY, can he survive? Look how close he is to the blink. Oh, that's a very feels bad, man. 200 gold away from the blink dagger, and he's taken down FY.
Very farmed as well. Alchemist is not the only issue that VG.J has to address.
Smoke time from the boys on OG. Up to the high ground. Freeze and Fenrir in the neighborhood. S4 jumps forward with the hoof stomp.
God.
They're getting themselves into position with the Stampede. Omni Slash is there as well. It's ended up as a bonus, duking out the Burrow Strike. They've taken down the Invoker. No Tail chops down onto the Sand King. 2 more kills for OG as they lead 16 for 6. And they are getting absolutely out of hand, Windsor. This game. Want to try and catch something here.
They saw someone walk past the wall.
I'm going to go in onto the Alchemist. Can they kill him in time? Well, with the full 4 of them, yes, they can indeed. The Aegis will be popped. OG are heading over, they'll jump forward. There's the chaotic offering, actually ends up hitting all 5 with the fatal punch as well. And the Omni Slash VG.J starting to melt. They did kill off Anna. ROTK looking to get aggressive out there. Aggressive? He actually wants to stick around by the looks of it. Okay, he'll opt to just pounce and TP. He didn't want to take the ride with ROTK. I don't know what's wrong with his taxi service.
A lot of sentries for the slug.
There we go, VG.J. Well, look to hold this defense. FY comes in with a 2-man Burrow Strike. Immediate Stampede in return. S4 pounced up, held underneath the tower. No Tail will move forward with the Blade Fury. They're looking towards Freeze on the Evoker, but he's going to survive here. They're diving as hard as they can here, Anna, but immediate Tornado, Epicenter as well. They don't have the damage to bring down this Alchemist, though, immediately. It'll finish off FY. Aggressive, jumping back in. The pit's down, but it just seems like even though they have the control, VG.J can't finish off anyone else. There's RTK there, nice little side stat of Jerax's hook on the high ground there, and in fact, they've just lost their courier. VG.J aggressive will try. Have a bit of a go onto S4, pounces down in time to dodge Jerax's attempt to catch him. But another tier 2 down, and still 26 seconds. They could try and force this buyback out, or at the least do a lot of damage. As VG.J will try their best to hold with just the 4 of them. It looks like OG
not going to farm the lane. He's going to just go jungle. Again, safe play. Like, not taking any risk.
Aggressive. Bottom lane, in fact. Jerax. Fly backing him up with the Shadow Word heal. I mean, at the least, of course, it's kind of nice for Aggressive to get a few Essence Shift stacks built up. But there's Jerax and the Who Stomp as well. In with the return play, though. VG.J coming with the Burrow Strike, but Anna is there. They chop down onto the Scorpion. Sand King's gone.
Yep, Alchemist bought a blink as well. He sold his armlet for a blink. He's going to blink in. Oh!
Invoker. I mean,
they have a dust on the backpack of the
Johnson says, ooh!
Alchemist has a dust.
Can they? He's already out of there. In fact, Freeze does have backup. This could be a turnaround for VG.J. Aggressive with the Shadow Blade wraparound. Immediately in onto Jerax. Anna, can he save this man? Pudge in trouble. Down to half health. The EMP comes out. Anna pops the Shiva's Guard trying to chase down Freeze. They'll come in with the Dark Rip. They do kill the Pudge. They get themselves out. Freeze, he's going to be chopped down though from the Omni Slash by No Tail. So at the end of the day, OG, they will continue to be happy with these trades.
That's the question.
Can they force out the buyback? OG, 40 seconds. There is no Freeze Invoker. Let's see what happens here. They have a fortification. FY looking towards Anna, but Anna's just so big and tanky at this stage. I'm going to say at this stage, it's pretty much been all stages of the game. Aggressive, looking to go in onto No Tail and to cover the Shadow Dance.
To kill the ward, the healing ward. Gosh, they're not doing any damage now.
FY. Again, trying to go in, but this play from OG forcing Anna out.
What?
OG with this smoke. VG.J Freeze and Aggressive very close to each other. The jump forwards there, and immediately Invoker gets evaporated there by the damage from OG, and OG aren't done. The sentries drop. Jerax looking to set him on Aggressive. Dark Pack goes through, but ooh! The hook can't quite reach the Slark. That would have been beautiful if it did. It ends up being beautiful for Aggressive.
Gosh,
he's
so
a happy.
But they are not going to be able to kill the Alchemist.
And it just straight in onto the melee racks. Not a worry at all here from this Alchemist, sitting at 33,000 net
He's-
worth, double
he's
that,
not
a freezing
scared at all.
Invoker.
Like without the Invoker, they don't have enough damage to kill him.
They can slow it down a little bit with the blinding light, but there's no way that they stop it outright. Jerax with the hook onto ROTK. They'll take a kill as well by the looks of it here. And they'll move towards the mid lane. No Tail now godlike. I mean, OG as a team looking pretty godlike as a whole here in this game one against VG.J. And the buyback will come out from ROTK. VG.J, they've got to go for a big play here. A really big play, an absolutely massive play if they can. But Jerax with a setup freeze with a good tornado across the pit. S4 comes in with a Blinker Stomp, pulls the Stampede as well, so minimal damage being taken by OG. S4 and Anna chasing VG.J up to the high ground. No Tail has his eyes on ROTK. ROTK a little too quick by the looks of it. In fact, Fly has gone down. FY trying to get them the run around for the tree line, but the double edge from S4 finishes him off. Ends up being a 1-for-1. And in fact, back towards the pit, aggressive. Oh, he was trying to finish off Roshan. Jumps out. Should be safe here with the Shadow Dance, but OG, at the end of the day, come back in. Maybe seeing if we can get a hook here from the low ground. Bottom lane, No Tail just straight up and in. A quick reaction there with the Blade Fury. And in fact, Jerax does get the hook, brings out ROTK. Tornado and EMP laid down by Freeze. The chaotic offerings out from Fly, forces aggressive to back up. ROTK out and down for 90 seconds. And OG back in perfect position to push on this bottom lane. 4 versus 5. Can VG.J do anything aggressive? Pops the Shadow Dance just in time. But OG coming in big. A nice epicenter from FY, but the damage at this stage, it just isn't enough. They don't end up killing anyone. Aggressive backs off. Jerax just stands in the midst of them all and starts to chomp down on Invoker, who will be blinding lighted out to the side. FY tries to come back in with the Burrow Strike, but the Tornado was already there holding Jerax in the air. Aggressive, finally comes back down. Will manage to take down Jerax. Now turns towards S4. He's building up the stacks. You eat the cheese, I eat you, and I eat the cheese that you've just eaten, Aggressive says, as he swallows it out of the stomach of S4. S4 down, but the Rex have already fallen on VG.J's side of the map. Get that Dagon Alchemist online, that's what I'm talking about. Went to jump forward here from OG, but in response, VG.J coming in, aggressive with the BKB, good pin of Malice, but the dismember, they kill him in time, they hold aggressive in place, and in fact, that might just end it. He's not got buyback available on the Slark. ROTK trying to Dark Rift himself back a few TIs. It's not going to happen. As OG now.
Carefully, not trying to force too much. Just look at how they are playing, so disciplined.
Oh, and look at how Jerax is playing, so hooky. Won't get the kill himself, but No Tail's there with the jump forward, trying to finish off ROTK. The Grease Pop T, he's going to be able to keep himself alive. They are managing to slow down the push a little bit from OG. Combo comes through, immediately knocking them back, but there's the chaotic offering from Fly onto all 4. 3 are dead. GG is called from ROTK. It's all over for VG.J. And OG with an incredibly solid Game 1 performance, and it just begs the question, Winter,